Annual yearly progress. You understand there's a double standard with that also, that a school can be passing the state standards and failing the national standards. You can actually have a school doing acceptable, above acceptable, almost exemplary work and still not be making annual yearly progress. So there's a balancing act that the schools have to look at when they start talking about, are we going to get the federal money, are we meeting federal standards? But then when they start to fail AYP, the money flows down to help them. They have to do things like character development for kids, et cetera, et cetera. But the problem then is the school systems don't have character development programs that have any success tied to them. So you got to have a program in place, but they don't know what to do. They don't know what to put in place. So they've got to be able to do a character development issue or a plan, but there's nothing there that they can go back and say, well, we're getting something out of them. I find this to be the dichotomy of education in poor districts. Here's the bad part. If the kid does really, really well, your funding gets cut off. Therefore, you can't continue to do what you did to get them up to the point where they were doing really, really well. That's a problem. Because once you cut the funding off, if there was something that was working, then that goes away. If a child pushed another child, suddenly they're in the system. After one or two pushes, which is what kids do, the next thing you know, the child is in the alternative learning center, getting ready to go to juvenile justice, which is going to cost them a great deal of money because now the parents caught up in the legal system. And that's what happens. The education actually winds up being detrimental to a whole family. A lot of people are not aware